Namaste everyone. I am Rakesh Ram Tripathi. In previous lecture, I discussed about Venn diagram and completed exercise 1.5 NCERT textbook. Today I am going to discuss few problems from 1.6. Question number 1. There are two articles X and Y. So number of number of articles X given 17, number of articles Y given 23, and number of X union Y equal to given 38. We need to find X intersection Y. So we can apply the formula number of X intersection Y equal to nx plus ny minus nx union Y. Put the value, you will get answer. Question number 3. In a group of 400 people, 250 can speak Hindi and 200 can speak English. How many people can speak both Hindi and English? So total 400 people. So let us suppose that H denote people who speak Hindi, E denote the set of the people who speak English. So 400 is the total number of person. Total number of people is equal to 400. That will be H union E. Means they can speak, 400 people can speak both. Now number of people who can speak Hindi 250, number of people can speak English 200. We have to calculate how many people can speak both Hindi and English. Means common, you have to find common, that will be the intersection. Only Hindi means can speak Hindi and English, both language. So that will be H intersection E. 400 is what, that the total number of people, means union we can say. So for apply the formula NH plus NE minus NH union E. Substitute the value, you will get answer. Question number 5. There are two sets given X and Y. Number of elements are given in X 40 and X number of X union Y given 60, number of X intersection Y given 10. Find the value of ny. Just you have to apply the simple formula X union Y equal to nx plus ny minus n in X intersection Y. You will get the value. Question number 7. In a group of 65 people, 40 like cricket, 10 like both cricket and tennis. How many like tennis only and not cricket? How many people like tennis only, not cricket? So first let C and T denote the people who like the games cricket and tennis. C means cricket and T denote tennis. So 45, it's given 65 is what, in a group of 65 people. So that is the C union T, 65. NC will be means number of people who like cricket. C means cricket, 40. Number of people who like tennis. We have to find how many people like tennis, right? 10 like both cricket and tennis. So that is the common, means intersection. So C intersection T given 10. Apply the formula. 10 is equal to C n of number of C intersection T is equal to NC plus NT minus NC union T. Apply the formula, so you will get the number of the people who like tennis only. Okay. Now you have to find the number of people who like tennis but not cricket. Okay, not cricket. That will be T intersection complement of C. T intersection complement of C. So that will be NT minus N C intersection T. This is the formula. Apply the formula, you will get the answer. Now, few examples I am going to discuss from the miscellaneous exercise. Question number 3, A, B and C be same such that A union B is equal to A union C and A intersection B is equal to A intersection C. Show that B is equal to C. So, what is given? A union B is equal to A union C is given. Okay. So, now I am going to add C both the sides as intersection. So, A union B intersection C equal to A union C intersection C. And then you can apply the operation over here. A intersection C means A you need to combine with intersection C, then union will come, and then B intersection C, and this value will be C, right? Already we have discussed about this result. A union C intersection C will be equal to C. So now A intersection C, it's given, look at here, A intersection given, A intersection B. So instead of this, you can put A intersection B union B intersection C is equal to C. That is the first result. Now I am going to take the second one. The same one I am going to take, sorry, not second one, the same result, the same things we are going to do, which is given A union B equal to A union C. Now with I am going to add intersection B, right, in both the sides, left and right. So A union B intersection B will be equal to A union C intersection B. So now this, the left hand side will be equal to B, and this again you have to apply the operation A intersection B union C intersection B. So A intersection B union C intersection B or B intersection C, both are the same. So now you can see question number 1 and 2, the left hand side of the question number 1, sorry, left hand side of equation number 1 and the right hand side of equation number 2 are equal to each other. Therefore B will be equal to C from 1 and 2. Question number 4, show that the following 4 conditions are equivalent, right? A subset B. It's obvious, right? If A is the subset of B, it means what? All elements of A lie in B. It means you can write, this implies that A minus B, if and only if A minus B will be equal to 5. So we have proved the second result. Let me repeat it. A subset B. A subset B means what? All elements of A will lie in B. It means what? A minus B will be equal to null set. A minus B means all elements of A which does not belong to, all elements of A which do not belong to B. It means there is no element. There is no element, right? So that will be the null set. Now through the second result, we'll try to bring the third one. A minus B is equal to 5. This implies that, or if and only if A is the subset of B. If A is the subset of B, then A union B will be equal to B. A union B will be equal to B. Now through third, we'll bring fourth one. A union B equal to B. This implies that, or if and only if A is the subset of B. If A is the subset of B, then A intersection B will be equal to A. Now question number 5, show that if A subset B, then C minus B is the subset of C minus A. So let us consider X is the element of C minus B. Okay, it means what? X is the element of C, but X is not element of B. C minus B means what? All elements of B which do not belong to B. It means if X is the element of C minus B, then X belongs to C, but X does not belong to B. Therefore, X belongs to C and X does not belong to A, because A is the subset of B. If X does not belong to B, then X will also does not belong to A. This implies that X belongs to C minus A, all elements of C which do not belong to A. It means, so C minus B is the subset of C minus A. Question number 6, assume that power set of A will be equal to power set of B. So assume that it means this is given. Power set of A equal to power set of B. Show that A equal to B. Every set, power set means what? Every set is the subset of itself, right? This is first point we need to understand, or we need to memorize. Every set is the subset of itself. PA, power set of A equal to power set of B means what? Collection of all subsets. Power set means what? Collection of all subsets of A. Power of B means collection of all subsets of B. So A means what? What is the A? All elements. All elements of PA having that element of PA having maximum number of elements. Having maximum number of elements. And B means what? Element of PB having maximum number of elements. Having maximum number of elements. It means what? A is the subset of PA, right? And B is the subset of PB. PA and PB both are equal, it's given. This implies that A will be equal to B. If A is the subset of PA and B is the subset of PB, then A will be equal to B. Question number 8. Show that for any sets A and B. Show that for any sets A and B, A equal to given A intersection B union A minus B and A union B minus A equal to A union B. So we have to prove, first I am going to take the first one, right hand side, A intersection B union A minus B. So A intersection B union A minus B, you can write A intersection B dash. A intersection complement of B. Both are, the meaning of both is the same. So A intersection B union A intersection complement of B. Okay, here you can write A intersection B union B dash. When you will apply, when you will apply the operation over here, so you will get this result: A union A intersection B, right? And then B will come with B complement of B, B union complement of B, A intersection like A. So this whole result will give A intersection B union complement of B. So A intersection U, A intersection U, right? Universal set. That is equal to A. Again, A union B minus A. So you can write A union B intersection complement of A. So that will be equal to A union B and intersection of A union complement of A. So this result will be equal to A union B intersection of universal set. That will be equal to A union B. So we have proved this is the first result and this is the second result we have proved. Thank you. Question number 9. Using properties of sets, so that A union A intersection B equal to A, and the second one A intersection A union B equal to A. The first one here, A union A intersection B, apply the operation. So A union A intersection A union B. So it will be equal to A union A means what? A only, intersection A union B. So A intersection A union B means all elements. A union B means all elements of A and B. And then when you will find the intersection with A, so A intersection all elements of A and B, that will be equal to all elements of A. Second one, A intersection A union B. Again apply the operation. A intersection A union A intersection B. That is equal to A union A intersection B. Okay. A intersection B means common elements of A and B. So A union this elements means what? All elements of A. That is equal to A. Question number 13. In a survey of 600 students in a school, 150 students were found to be taking tea and 225 taking coffee, 100 were taking both tea and coffee. Find how many students were taking neither tea nor coffee. So let C and T denote the students taking coffee and tea respectively. C denote coffee and T denote tea. So number of students taking tea 150 given, number of students taking coffee given 225, number of students taking both coffee and tea, that's the common 100. So first we need to find the union, right? And C union T will be equal to, apply the formula, you will get 275. We have to find number of students who are taking neither tea nor coffee. Neither tea nor coffee. That will be equal to the complement of C union T. Number of students taking neither tea nor coffee. That will be the complement of C union T. So you can write equal to NU minus N C union T. Apply the formula. 600 minus 275 upon 325. Question was 16. In a survey, it was found that 21 people liked product A, 26 liked product B, and 29 liked product C. If 14 people liked products A and B, 12 people liked products C and A, 14 people liked products B and C, and 8 liked all three products. Find how many liked product C only. So NA number of people liked A product 21. I have listed over here all the values, and then number of people who liked both A and B 14 is given, and similarly C and A, B and C, and number of people liked all three A intersection B intersection C given 8. So C only, number of people liked product C only, that will be equal to NC minus NC intersection A minus number of C intersection B plus N C intersection B intersection A. Apply the formula, you will get answer. So answer will be 11. Thank you so much, students.